Hello, and thank you for joining me on today's video blog. I'm Stephen Pilkington with the Path Home team of Compass Real Estate. And on today's video blog, we're going to discuss some pricing strategies around listing a property. One of the most common questions I get from newer agents, really even one of the most common topics I have with agents who are experienced that we're just commiserating, is pricing strategies on pricing a property. And there's a couple steps you can go through. The first thing we look at is we always want to look at what would a property appraise for, and that's a great basis to start on. So you're running a comparative market analysis on the property to figure out, compared to the other properties that have been selling, where would we land? If everything in the neighborhood is from $480,000 to $520,000, well, we know that's going to be our range, and now we're looking at what's our square footage difference? What's our lot location difference? Is our product the same as the other products? Meaning, do we have a two-story home, a ranch home, a tri-level, etc.? And then we're looking at what's the condition like? What's the amenities like? And then finally, we're digging into what about the market timing itself? We've seen some properties, and it's been a really interesting year, where some homes just get bid up a ton, and you're like, why did that get bid up so much? Like, our house is nicer, we should list at a better price and get bid up even more. Only then we find out that at the time that was the only house available on the market, and there happened to be 12 people looking, and so they had that benefit where now there's 3 or 4 other competing properties in the market, and even though we're in a lot better condition, we may not land the same as that one that sold previously. Some other things to consider is the pricing strategy around how you intend to market that property. It doesn't necessarily matter what price you choose as much as it matters the story and the thought process behind that price, so that the people on the other side can really help discover the values and discover the process that you went through and get the same conclusion that the property is worth a similar amount. So in a situation like that, we might let's look at a property that we think could easily be, let's say, $1,025,000 to $1,050,000. Well, does it make sense for us to price it at $1 million even, knowing that $1 million even, we're going to hit everyone on those scrolling bars that's looking from 900 to $1 million. We're going to hit everyone from $1 million to $1.1 million or $1 million to $1.2 million. And we'll hit people if there happens to be someone who's straddling that line between $950,000 and $1.05 million. What's very common in some of those situations is that we know that there's a lot more buyers available the lower the price point gets. So perhaps you should use psychological pricing, which is $999 or $995, because everyone knows that $999,000 isn't actually $1 million, even though it is. So from a pricing strategy, looking at that is incredibly important. And then I think the next and probably most important one I could tell you right now is to pick up the phone and reach out to every agent who has an under contract property. Those are going to be the best pulse of what's happening on the market. You're going to be able to have the conversations with those agents on, hey, you know what? From the photos, it looks fantastic. Is the condition really that good in person? Did you guys get multiple offers? Some of those conversations I've had lately have been mind-blowing, where I see a house priced at $600,000 and I figured it would have gotten bid up $40,000, only to find out that they ended up getting 3 offers that were all at list price. That then led us to believe, like, you know what, we were pretty confident that our property should be a $625,000 property. So let's not price it at $600,000 expecting it to get bid up. Let's price it at where we believe it will land and where it's still appealing to the buyers. Vice versa, I talked to some people where I didn't think it was going to get bid up, and they got bid up 15, 20 grand over asking. And I was like, hey, we can expect to get the same or better results by matching their pricing strategy. So I hope you've gotten some value out of today's video blog in regards to pricing. I know it's been kind of all over the board. If you have questions about it, if there's anything I can help you with, if you just want to run a price by me, let me know. Shoot it over to me. I'd be happy to take a look at it. Of course, if you ever want to talk business, I'm always interested in speaking with other producing agents about what they're doing that's succeeding. And of course, I'm always willing to share. So until the next video blog, I hope you stay safe, stay healthy, and enjoy your time until I see you on the next one on the next video blog.